Hey guys, Coach Liz here with Coach Maddie. We're going to put together a little Yogability video for you guys to do post-workout, maybe in the morning when you wake up, you want a little stretching, a little breathing. So go ahead and set up your space, find somewhere where you can lay down a mat or a towel or maybe just an open living room floor. Give yourself somewhere to move, maybe make it a little warm. We have a heater going here, and just make it something quiet, something peaceful that you won't be finding interruptions in. So we're actually going to start with a little essential oil. I'm going to give Maddie some here. First, you can put it on your palm. If you guys have anything like lavender or orange, citrus, she's just going to rub her palms together, take a couple breaths, and I'm actually going to have her lay down. So she's just going to find a comfortable place on her back, start breathing nice and deeply, watching her inhales or exhales. You can even put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. And just start to feel the rise and the fall of the chest and the belly. Right now you can just kind of notice how high they're coming, the hands that's on your chest, on your belly. I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now that's making some stressful times for us, so let this kind of be a moment of rest, of relaxation, just letting yourself watch your breath, kind of empty your mind. And as we keep breathing, we're going to take notice of that hand on our belly. So we're going to actively try to push that belly to the ceiling a little bit more than the one that's on the chest. That way you're expanding the diaphragm, kind of giving those lungs a little bit more room to expand. And we'll take 2 more inhales, 2 more exhales right here. Next inhale, we're just going to exhale all the air out of the lungs. So come to the bottom of your breath. And together we're just going to send that belly all the way to the ceiling. Inhaling nice and big. Maybe pausing at the top and sipping in a little bit more air and a little bit more air. And exhaling out the mouth. Nice, just let it go. On our next inhale, go ahead and start to send the arms up overhead. You're going to reach nice and long. Yeah, you can send those toes towards the front of the room. Stretch like you're just waking up out of bed. On the exhale, you're going to bring those knees into the chest. Kind of give yourself a little hug. Maybe rock side to side. And we'll continue flowing like that for a couple more breaths. So inhaling, reaching long. Exhaling, pulling it together. Inhaling, open. Exhale, pull it together. On this one, give yourself a tight little squeeze. You can even bring your forehead into your knees. You're going to start rocking the way up and down your spine. However many rocks feels good for you. We're going to end nice and seated, nice and tall. Just find a comfortable way to sit. You could be cross-legged. You could have butterfly, legs out straight, whatever you like. On the inhale, we're going to continue with that opening, bringing the arms up overhead. On the exhale, we're going to send it forward, bring the hands down to the floor, the mat. We're going to stretch here for just a moment. Inhaling, bringing it back up to the ceiling again. Exhaling, bringing the right hand down right next to the right hip, sending it over to the right side. Same thing, back to middle on the inhale. Exhale, go ahead and put the left hand down over to the left side. And back up to the middle. We're going to go through each one of those spots one more time. Exhaling, reaching forward. Maybe walking the hands out even more this time. Inhale, bring it back up. And on your own, go ahead and go each side here. This next one, go ahead and inhale to center. Exhale, bring the hands together at the heart. We're going to close our eyes just for a moment here. Kind of pause, kind of check in with your mind. Maybe it's going in a bunch of different directions. Maybe you have kids running around right now. Just kind of be here, be on your mat, be on your towel. Just let those other things fall away. So you guys, one full cycle of breath here. Kind of settle back in. Slowly blink our eyes open. Let our hands fall to our knees. We're going to come onto our hands and our knees. So go ahead and find a tabletop. Let's go back here. Those hands right under the shoulders. You spread those fingers nice and wide. And knees right under the hips. Nice, Maddie. On the inhale, we're going to go ahead and look up as we drop our belly. And our exhale is going to round, bring our chin to our chest. So go ahead and keep flowing just like that through these cat-cows. Inhaling, looking up, letting that back arch. And on the exhales, round that spine, push the floor away. I'll give you guys a couple moments to kind of cycle through that breath. If you want to add any side to side or circles, this is kind of your time to flow, kind of find what feels good in the spine and in the back. We'll start to find our way back to center here, nice neutral spine. We're going to open up the knees a little bit wider. We bring our toes together. So we're going to find a child's pose, just sinking the hips down and back, reaching the hands forward, and her head or forehead is just going to come to the mat as she relaxes in child's pose. You kind of have a bunch of different variations with your arms. You can keep them here just like Maddie is, up overhead. You can bring the palms together behind the neck, or maybe even the hands behind by the hips. One more full breath there before we start to rise back up to our tabletop. I'm gonna have you scoot back a little bit so I don't kick you in the face here. We're gonna stagger ourselves. All right, back to this tabletop. We're gonna start lifting the left leg up with the knee bent, kind of like a fire hydrant with a dog, and we're gonna start circling that hip around. So we're gonna go a couple circles clockwise and a couple circles counterclockwise, kind of warming up that hip. Maybe you guys just did the workout with all the lunges and these hips kind of feel a little sore, a little tight in the glutes. We're going to try to loosen that up a little bit. Couple more circles, and we're going to meet back in that fire hydrant position. This is where I don't want to kick you in the face. If you can, challenge yourself to straighten the leg out sideways, and we're going to bring that leg up to the top of the mat. So however you want to get there, we're going to find this lunge. Nice, Maddie. Good. So we're going to frame our foot with our hand here at the top of the mat, and we're going to start moving through that breath again. So yoga is all about the inhales, the exhales, trying to sync your movement to your breath. On the exhales, we're going to straighten that leg, pull the toes towards the face, kind of round out over the leg. Perfect. On the inhales, you're going to bring it forward back to that lunge. Good. She's going to keep moving through those inhales, those exhales. On the exhale, you can always bring the toes to the outside or the inside, kind of get a little bit of stretch in the different sides of the hamstring. Nice. We'll go two more here. Maybe getting a little bit deeper with each one. Cool, we're going to meet with that bent knee and this lunge here and tuck our back toes under, lift that back knee off the mat. Awesome. From here, we're just going to step forward into a forward fold. So bringing both feet together at the top of the mat. Now we're going to hang out. Go ahead and feel free to stay in this forward fold. She can grab her elbows, just let her head, her neck relax. Sway side to side. Feet can be wide, feet can be together. Whatever feels best here. We're going to start to relax our hands back to the mat here, bringing our toes together to touch, just a little space between the heels. Awesome. On the inhale, we're going to slowly start to roll our way all the way up to stand. Inhaling, arms nice and tall at the top. Exhaling, hands to heart, pull it together. We're going to do one more just like that. Inhale, arms up tall. Exhale, pull it together at the heart. Just kidding, we're going to do one more, just to get you guys breathing. Inhale, nice and big. This time, exhale, go ahead and fold forward again. Our inhale is going to bring us up halfway, so she's going to find a nice flat back. She's going to pull these shoulder blades together here. Yeah, kind of like a table on her back. Awesome. Exhale, go ahead and fold forward again. This time, we're going to step our left foot back and find that lunge position. So just like we were doing before, frame the foot with the hands. On the inhales, we're going to send it back, straighten the leg. On the exhale, send it forward. So moving back through this hamstring stretch, this hip stretch, a couple times. Again, explore whatever feels good for you guys. Two more. And then we'll meet with this bent knee at the top of the mat. We're going to bring both hands inside that front foot. And just like we did on the other side, we're going to start bending that knee, bringing it back around to go through these circles. Doesn't matter which way, we're going to switch it up and go both directions. Eventually, let you guys go. Two more, try to even them up here. Hopefully that hip should feel nice and warm after doing these circles. And slowly going to place that knee back down on the mat in front of you. And we're going to come onto our belly. So go ahead and straighten the legs out with the hands on the forearms. The arms on the forearms. Perfect. We're going to do one little shoulder hip twist, and then we're going to be done with this little yoga flow. So we're going to start bending our left knee out to the side, kind of like a half frog position. Nice. You're going to pick up your right hand, and you're going to put it underneath the left arm. So we'll go nice and slow for you guys. As you come down to your right shoulder, this left hand can open up behind you, and you can even roll open to the side, or it can stay right on the lower back. You can stay wherever it feels good. This right hand that's on the floor underneath you can come to the knee. So you're twisting open here. Hopefully relaxing, breathing into this pose. Noticing maybe you have a little bit of tightness, a little bit of soreness in the lower back, maybe even in the shoulders, and you want to circle that top arm around. One more full cycle of breath here. Inhaling. Exhaling, maybe relaxing a little bit deeper. And that next inhale brings us back around to our belly. So slowly coming back to our forearms. straightening both legs out. We're gonna switch sides. So right knee comes out to the side. This time, we're picking up the left hand, putting it underneath the right to find that left shoulder. And just like we did on the other side, go ahead and roll open. Maybe you want to make some circles with that top arm. This hand can always come to the knee if you'd like, if that feels good. Kind of a twist with a little bit of shoulder activation. Take one more full cycle here. Inhaling nice and big. Exhaling, letting it go. And that next inhale brings us back around to our belly. And we're just going to move straight onto our back to finish out this little yoga flow. So however you want to get there, you can just roll straight over, turn around, however feels good. You're going to set yourself up for our final pose, which it's one of my favorites. It's the hardest one. Just kidding. It's the easiest. It's called Shavasana, and that literally means corpse pose in Sanskrit. So just finding a place where you can totally relax, totally let go of any tension. You can have your legs straight, you can have your legs bent. You can always find a little pillow to put under your knees if that feels good. But we're going to just stay here for 2 minutes. You, however, are at home. You have the option to stay here for however long you would please. But try to relax. Try to find that breath again, those inhales, those exhales. Maybe just taking this moment to let the mind kind of relax. Yoga is not only focusing on letting the body relax, but also checking in with that mental state. Knowing where you are, how you're feeling about things, maybe not judging the way you feel, just kind of accepting it, letting it be what it is, and then seeing, okay, what can I do to kind of make this situation the best that I can? We're all upset we can't be with you in person, but we're doing the best we can to make things happen from a distance, trying to stay connected with our family here at CFOC. So we hope you enjoyed this mini yoga flow, and we hope to see you soon. Have a good Shavasana. Stay there. I'm going to let Maddie stay here, and we'll see you on the next video.